Oh, hey everyone, and don't mind me, I'm just buying some bleach online. My lower intestine's been getting pretty dirty recently. Me personally, whenever I buy bleach, I always check eBay. The used bleach market is crazy. I mean, the last time I bought bleach, it looked like this. Oh, son of a bitch. When you're playing a game you love, I'm sure your last thought is, oh, this game's so good, but I mean, when does it end? Most want to get the most out of their games, and many want their game to last them as long as possible, hell, even forever. But that's just not going to happen with most games. Most games are designed to end, so you're not going to be able to play play till the end of time. What? No! I think some people look at video games like looking at a code. It costed a lot of money, yeah, it may have blood on it, and it may have someone else's name on it, but hey, it still works, right? This is fine. Games are expensive, you don't want to throw them away after a couple play sessions, you want to play the game as much as possible before putting it back on the wall of virginity. But what if you want a game that doesn't end at all? Oh, just like this coat! The idea of a never-ending game sounds magical, and that's what I want to talk about today, because my human interaction time has been going way up recently. I was at the store earlier and the cashier said to me, "Have a nice day." And I just lost it. Now where to start? Oh, The Sims? GTA 5 is classed as a never-ending game, so does Skyrim. What about... Okay, let's get this over and done with first. Minecraft is the best-selling game of all time, and has been ported to practically everything, and it doesn't give me herpes. It's the perfect package. I don't think Minecraft is a game that requires introduction. Like I said, it's the best-selling game of all time. Minecraft is a game about building houses, fighting mobs, and just overall full creative freedom. Whatever you can think of, you can build it. I built a Tesco. I actually really like Minecraft, specifically the Legacy Edition released on Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS Vita, PS4, and Wii U, and Nintendo Switch. Wait, hold on a minute. You're telling me they ported this game on the 360? Now I get the sales. Minecraft was originally released in 2009 for PC, and later the full game came out in 2011. The game was made by one Marcus Persson. Oh, and my name is Colossal Man. The game was later brought to console and also bought by Microsoft in 2015. In Minecraft, you can really do anything you want. There is literally no limits other than your creativity. The best way to describe it is definitely virtual Lego. And much cheaper than it, let's be honest. I think Minecraft as a whole deserves a discussion all on its own, so I'm gonna leave it for now and talk about my guilty pleasure, SimCity. The original SimCity released in February of 1989 for PC, but the version I like and the one we're going to talk about is the Super Nintendo port released in 1991, and even released as a launch title for the SNES. As I mentioned before, this game's a guilty pleasure of mine. I love it to death. Like, this is genuinely one of my favourite Super Nintendo games. It's so calming and fun. Everything about it, it's just fun. The game is simple. You're a new mayor in a city of whatever you want to call it. You can even call it Balls if you want. Your job is simple. Try and get as many people in the city while managing funds and keeping people happy. And I do mean keep them happy. These guys will complain about everything, you name it, pollution, no job, rats in the walls, anything. What do you mean the rivers are filled with horse shit? Here, just take another stadium and shut up. This is another game I think deserves its own conversation. God, I'm really pissing future me off this time. So how about SimCity's more successful cousin, The Sims? Yeah, that's something I'm sure a lot of you didn't know. The Sims was originally a spin-off to SimCity, and was the first game released by Maxis since it had been bought out by EA in 1997. The original Sims released in 2000 for PC, PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. One thing I find quite funny is that looking at the Wikipedia page, for some reason they separated Linux from the other PC OSs. Yeah, that's right. Subhuman garbage. Now talking about The Sims. Do I really need to explain it? The Sims is a life simulator game. You control your sim and do things like get a job, pay bills, build homes, murder. I'm gonna be honest, I never really got into The Sims. It's definitely one of those games that's more fun to watch, at least for me. Every time I play, I always find myself asking the same questions. What am I doing? How do I get a job? How do I murder people? Turns out they didn't like that last one. The Sims 1 got 7 expansion packs during its time on the market. This includes Living Large, House Party, Hot Day, Vacation, Unleash Superstars, Making Magic. The game was a massive success, spawning sequels. Here I have The Sims 2 on PS2, and it is very different from its PC counterpart. One of the big differences is that in this version you actually control your Sims instead of leading them like the PC version. This is such a nice change from The Sims 1 on console, where you use the same control scheme as the PC. I mean, have you tried using a cursor on a console? Yes, you have. You're suicidal. It's not perfect, but it suffices. The latest Sims game is The Sims 4, and it is a truly never-ending game through the gameplay, but also all the mods and expansion packs, all 53 of them. What? And only over £1,000 for all of it. Hitman 3 would never. Right, I'm kind of cheating with this one, but I don't care. Hitman 3 released in 2021 for PC, PS4, Xbox One, PS5 and Series S and X. You play as Agent 47 and your goal is in every level to assassinate the target. Now I know you're thinking, this game sounds like it ends. Which it does. What makes it endless is the Contracts mode and Freelancer. Now Contracts mode was actually introduced back in Hitman Absolution, but this mode doesn't work anymore as it was shut down in May of 2018. Square Enix ran the servers for the game, which they dropped IO Interactive in May of 2017. But that's not important right now. What is Hitman 3. Contracts mode is a bunch of user created contracts. Pretty much, you make a contract by going into a mission and picking up to 5 targets. So while yes, they are all the same levels, they have different targets. Freelancer mode is very similar, but these are dev created. You pick a campaign and go into missions and take out targets. You are also given challenges you can complete to make more money for future missions. You also start this mode with 0 weapons and tools, meaning you have to get creative with your kills. I'm gonna be honest, I never really sat down and played these modes. I played more Contracts than Freelancer, but I still never played much of either. I actually remember when Freelancer got announced, and I actually have the email still saying about how they had the closed testing and release. I was in a cafe or something when this got announced, so I sat down and played it later that night, and that's okay. Maybe it's just because I don't have the patience to play games like Freelancer. It just felt like it was wasting my time. Don't get me wrong here, it's good, it's just not for me. When I play a game like Hitman, I like to feel like I'm making progress when I play it. If I don't, then I just won't enjoy it that much. Like Fallout. Yes, Fallout 4 is also a game that technically never ends. After you beat the campaign, you can just continue to explore the wasteland or do roleplay. That's right, I did in fact eat a radioactive dead rat on the way here. Yeah, I've never really been able to properly get into one of these. The only one I've really sat down and played is Fallout New Vegas. aka the one everyone's played. Why yes, I am a generic fuck. How did you know? I don't know, every time I play this game, it just feels like I'm wasting time. I feel like I'm getting nowhere. Most of the game is just walking from part of the map to the other part of the map. It's so tedious. But that's Fallout New Vegas. How's Fallout 4? It's not any better. But he can run now. Seems like John Fallout quit smoking. The gameplay is 100% better than Fallout New Vegas. There, I said it. Aiming in Fallout New Vegas sucks. Trying to shoot without VATS, I might as well use the iToy to aim. It's just as accurate. The aiming in Fallout 4 is actually tolerable. I don't think I'm qualified to talk about anything else in this game though, but what I am qualified to talk about is shapes. Oh god, that square has 4 sides. But I'm out of bullets. Puzzle games are the kings of never ending. Just go for the highest score, with none being more well known than Tetris. Tetris released on the 6th of June 1984 and was created in the Soviet Union. The game got widespread success in the late 80s, with the original Game Boy absolutely has something to do with it, as it was a pack-in game. Tetris is absolutely iconic. Make rows out of shapes and the rows go away. Just go for the high score. It's such a simple and easy game to understand. This is one of the best-selling games of all time for a reason. It was such a success. How about a sequel? It's just Dr. Mario with squares. Yeah! Squares too! How about Hatris? Jego Shuilapa Tetris. What about the other puzzle games of this time, like Dr. Mario? Dr. Mario is a very simple game. The goal is to remove viruses by matching pill colours. Who knew it was that easy to deal with illnesses? I have stage 4 testicular cancer. Well, that's gotta do it. Of course, you also have Puyo Puyo, also known as Kirby's Avalanche, also known as Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam Machine. At this point, is also known as Deodorant. This is a simple game like Dr. Mario, just match the colours, except in this game you're going against someone. Whenever you match a certain number of colours, these orbs fall on your opponent's side, which can block their colours, but they can also do it right back. The NES also had games like Warriors Woods and so on. Most puzzle games this time do just last forever, as the goal is just to rack up a high score. Let's look at another modern game, Payday 2. Payday 2 released in September 2013 for the Xbox 360 and PS3, and you play as the Payday Gang, and your job is simple: rob banks, make money. The endless side of this game comes from the over 70 heists, plus the customization of guns and masks. Hey, that clown looks familiar. Yeah, Payday 2 is a game I love, and of. As I mentioned earlier, GTA 5 is technically classed as a never-ending game, as although the campaign obviously ends, the multiplayer does keep the game alive with constant updates, plus the roleplay like 5M. I did in fact run over a family of 4 on the way here. Obviously you have all the cheat codes and whatnot, but what if GTA 5 and Payday 2 are too adult for you? How about... Who let a cat own a house? Animal Crossing released in 2001 in Japan and 2002 everywhere else. In fact, one of my favourite gaming facts is that Animal Crossing originally released for the Nintendo 64 in Japan, and when released everywhere else it was for the GameCube. No reason for me to love this fact, it doesn't exactly help me pay rent. But it does show I'm really fun at parties.
Oi, fuckwit, you wanna get high?
Me? No thanks, but did you know the Wii U came out? I'm never getting laid. Animal Crossing is a social simulation game that plays in real time. You collect fish, build a town, pay debts. Truly the most realistic simulation game. Cat owning a house. Hey, we don't judge around here. The game really doesn't end. Like The Sims and SimCity, you can either start a new game or chip away at the same save file for months at a time. A lot of the games from the 80s are actually never-ending games, mainly for the simple fact that a lot of these old arcade games and Atari 2600 games, the goal was just to get a high score. Take Pac-Man for example. Seriously, take him. I'm sick of his yellow ass. Now, well, yes, you can say, oh, Pac-Man ends at level 256, but in all reality, if you somehow get past this pixelated mess, the game just starts again from the beginning. Miss Pac-Man is very much the same, Burger Time just gets more difficult, Space Invaders and Asteroids all do the same. What about fighting games? These also technically never end, it's just about getting better at the game. Well, good news, Mortal Kombat should last me at least 30 years because I suck ass. So many games can realistically last forever based on things like user-generated content. Look at Mario Maker. This game could last a lifetime based on user-generated levels, plus its own level builder. You could play this game forever, or release until April 8th, 2024. What about sports games? You can play these forever as well. You could play FIFA 15 for the rest of your life, but if you get bored of that one, then you can play FIFA 16, and if you get bored of that one, then you can play FIFA 19, but if you get bored of that one, you could play FIFA 20, and if you get bored of that one, you could play FIFA 21, and if you get bored of that one, come on, don't lie to me, how are you getting bored of FIFA 21? It's FIFA 21. It's our Lord and Saviour. So that was some games that, like Diamonds, are forever. Now do I recommend you play one of these games and only that game? Oh, dear God, no. The issue with a lot of these games is that they tend to have very basic game loops, so they could last as long as possible. Now, is that an issue with these games? No, it just means that it's not going to keep throwing new stuff at you that makes you constantly shit yourself, which is why I took laxatives this morning. The fact is that a game could last you forever, but would you really want to play that game for the rest of time? Because games are meant to end, and because they end, that means devs can put more time into making parts of the games more interesting. Now I believe my bleach from eBay has come. Shall we have a look? Now that's what I call a bleach. I need to stop ordering things online.